hard.
Well, let me tell you
I think
something.
Laura should come on.
Wait, hold on. First of all, Miss Sylvia, let me tell you something. Before anything about anything going on with Miss Kayla Bumpus, we know each other personally.
Yes, we do.
So, okay, we was supposed to start this podcasting with a couple of our like industry friends in
Yes.
February or January or something
Can you
like
say
that.
it loud for the people in the back who say I just got a YouTube channel out of nowhere? What? Go
Right.
ahead, Laura.
It was exactly. It was so technically. Listen, it was supposed to be me, her. I was gonna get Coily Ray, and then she was gonna have Alexa Sky. And to be honest with you, nobody really just follow up with what we was.
No, this
It was
happened.
a lot, and like this been having me like in a headlock.
Yeah, you've been
But
doing a lot.
you can't do a lot with this going on. So it been having me in a headlock. But I was gonna sit down and try to like start it and get it together and stuff like that. But then Kayla ended up, she do cases. She's a lawyer, so she has stuff going on too on a daily. So the timing was just kept bad timing, bad timing. And then next thing you know, she's getting called to be a stand-in attorney for someone on a case. And I was like, what? I was very surprised to hear. Listen, I was surprised it's her and anybody else that heard her name. But when I heard that, then I was like, oh, okay, Kayla, what? Hold on. So I did. My first thing that I did was I did speak to her. I said, well, Kayla, did you let them know that Jeffrey's family, you close? Because I know her though through my husband. My husband and her is like brothers and sisters. I'm like, did you let them know? Like, you know us? Like, I don't want it to be nothing. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't want them to be like, hey, y'all trying to send this in through this way, a blitz. I don't want them to be talking about we sending blitzes. So I did call Kayla when I heard her name that same day, and I was like, you know what? Just make sure you let them know. I said, and I'm gonna hang up and I'm gonna call my attorney and let them know too. And you let them know. And when she told them, and they still didn't care. I was like, well, I guess I shouldn't carry RICO then, right? Right? Because I was very concerned. Was I not, Kayla? I was like, hey, Kayla, like, I don't want it to be crap. Let these people know you know us and you very close. You my son, godmother. Like, you my father, you my husband, sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've been around us. You they came, we party, we hang, we are very close. And she was like, oh, yeah, for sure. And she spoke very, like, you know, adamant about the fact that they knew that she knew of us and know us and close to us. And my son is her godson.
But even I just want to speak on that. Even the first day, Miss Sylvia can speak to this. I did not talk to anybody. I made sure that I was very professional, that there was no appearance of impropriety. That I'm telling you, there have been times where I have walked in, hugged people, talked to people.
Yeah.
I went in that courtroom, I looked straight ahead. I made sure not to talk to anyone because at the end of the day, it's my bar card.
Yeah. It's like you have a job. And here's the thing.
Time when you hug somebody.
But this is what I got to catch on to too. Like, let's clear it. You are closer to me. I am Miles and Noah. Jeffrey is just so happy to be my brother. So when we all out and hanging out, you would be in his places in his presence, and vice versa. We all at a game. He might be there. She might be there. You know what I mean? We downstairs in the VIP having drink, having fun, doing what we doing. So her being even in the in the circle of our family on my side, because me and my husband is a family on my own. Okay,
that's right.
She's right there with us, not attached to him. So that is professional for you to do because you don't have no personal, locked in with Jeffrey, or I don't know of anybody else on that case either, but definitely I know for a fact I can speak for Jeffrey. So that's why I said when I was talking to her and I told her, make sure you let them know you know me. Don't try to make it seem like you know him. You know me. You are close to us, and that's how it is. And when Kayla, like I said, when Kayla spoke back to me, she was like, I told him. I was like, okay.
I mean, it's not even that I told him. It's that
you was just like you was, and you was like, you let them know because they were trying to call you like a. I mean, I don't want to be like saying things, but it was like as a fan type, they kind of gave you like a fan type name, and you just like, no, like this is my godson, this is my sister, my brother, right here, and I'm right here, and And I just think that was very important for them to know, because at the end of the day, I have been seeing a lot of people saying that, wasn't it not a conflict of interest because you are represent somebody that's over here and you know us and you just and I feel like that's the part I was like, okay, I'm looking for Kayla to go and say like, hey,
but also not to cut you off, but Woody knows who I know as well. Everybody knows who I know, so
they know everybody.
It's a matter of how you handle yourself, because I'm just being from Atlanta and like I said earlier, just knowing people. It's small. So there are a lot of people. You don't
know everybody.
Trial that I have represented. I've probably represented 6 or 7 of the defendants on that trial. And I think, pretty much at this point, any attorney would have a conflict on this case. It's so many people, so much going on. The world sees
not that many attorneys in Atlanta like that. It's a lot. It is. I be hearing people like family members getting locked up and they're like, man, we can't get no attorney because, most of the nice attorneys is over here doing this, doing that, working this, working that. I'm like, wow. At this, I ain't gonna lie to you. I got to get questioning George. I'm like, why y'all ain't got that many attorneys? Like, what's going on? Like, ain't nobody graduating with the bar exam no more? What's happening? Why we don't have that many attorneys? And the right ones, the ones that are gonna fight for people's freedom.
That's the thing. It's the ones that they trust.
Exactly. We don't have a lot of good ones. And that's the problem that a lot of these guys in these correction buildings is facing. They facing that the attorneys that they want is tied up in some type of situation dealing with, what's going on broadly. And they choose not to get nobody else besides who they know and who they can trust and feel comfortable with. And that's rightfully so.
Right.
So.
And everybody says, have you talked to Thug and how are his spirits?
Every day. I mean, we talk every day. His spirit is like it's joyous. I mean, you can't I don't think that even if you are, everybody go through something. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like, you know what I'm saying, you over there acting like that. No. I'm just gonna say that when you are in a moment of your life when you probably happy, he calls out. So we feel the happiness and we get the happiness from him. Whether later on if he's in his room, he have his moments, that's when he do it there. But when we talk to him and we speaking to him and we all laughing and having fun and joking on the phone, his spirit is very high and very joyous. I think that anybody would probably be tired. I think he's tired. I mean, you've been waking up every day at 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning for 2 years to just go across, to a courthouse. Mm-hmm. So I think anybody will be tired. I think all of them people are tired. Mm-hmm. I mean, including the DAs, the lawyers, the judge, the stenographer. I'm surprised her fingers aren't got.
We're talking about that Miss Weaver. Everybody. Excuse me, Dora. Let's put Miss Weaver in the chat. Y'all, Miss Weaver is the real GOAT in the situation. It's no break for her. She is a breath of fresh air. Last night we talked to Woody and he says that you guys laugh about when he says he doesn't drink water and he's about to pass out, but there are some days when he is actually drained and tired. And he said Miss Weaver is the only person who cared and went and bought him Gatorade to drink.
She's a sweetheart.
Wow. That's only right, for real.
Right.
If you see someone back there, fall out from dehydration, you're gonna stand there and just let them fall out. That is not right. Don't do that to nobody. I don't care who nobody is. Don't do that to nobody, anyone. Don't do it to an animal.
An animal, right?
You have someone with some, if it looks like
a dog could get water. Well, Woody said he don't drink water, so I guess Gatorade. Okay, Dora. Well, thank you so much for coming. They want to know, are you going to come back? Everybody says, are you going to come back?
I'll probably come back after the judge. Let the judge have her moment, honey, because
No, we want you to come ask your question, Dora. You gonna come ask Judge?
Oh, with the judge, lady? Let me tell you something. First of all, I laughed my butt off. So if she's okay with me being honest, I'm gonna be honest because I laughed like, girl.
No, I think you should come back because your question was good.
Like that, huh?
I think you should come back because you had a good intro.
You just said we had an ex-parte.
No, I'm saying you had the good intro question when she popped on. You started
I
it
didn't
up.
know you. Yeah, right. Oh, okay. For her, yeah, I did. I didn't know she was on until you said it.
Okay, guys. Well, thank you for coming on. Everybody say thank you to Dora. Thank you, Miss Sylvia.
Thank y'all.
Make sure you subscribe. Thank you, guys.
Sylvia, have a great night.
Bye.
Remember, Judge Peterson will be back on Tuesday, guys. Have your questions ready. I hope everybody comes back.
Hold on, wait before you end this. Can y'all stop? Yes, I have a very nice relationship with Mariah, and yes, I am on the defense witness list. Don't y'all go spamming my Instagram talking about I'm a rat, I'm snitching, I'm on a. Don't do that, please, because that ain't it. It's gonna be all false.
But didn't they pull you off first? Didn't they pull you first? Then is the defense got you?
Huh?
Didn't the state originally put you on their list first and then? Oh, okay.
They never had me on their list. It was white. They had the white on there, and then I was always on the defense. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
But yes, I am on the defense, and yes, I do know Mariah, and yes, she's a nice young lady, and that's it, and that's all for you guys. Kayla, take your show over, please.
No, I'm leaving. Good night, everybody. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Everybody.
Tuesday, Judge Peterson. I'm